68% of you says Allegiance, 32% of you say Immortals. The underdog story is real. It's Allegiance versus Immortals. The week number 5 final for the Valor Series North America starts now.
Yep, this is the final match of the day. Allegiance coming in a little bit more on a hot streak, but of course, the score begins at 0-0. Allegiance on the blue side, Immortals on the red side. We talked about the Flash. These are all heroes we've talked extensively about actually today, so we'll see how they pan out. If we see anything different perhaps in how they're utilized, as Dave takes a bit of a beating on level 1, but no strong commitments yet. We'll see how a couple more roams come by.
Yeah, although Flash counters Liliana late game, Liliana beats Flash because of her range, and Flash is actually pretty weak early game until he gets level 2 and he's able to kind of dash around there and poke her. As a result, Flash won't be able to do much in the early game, and Immortals is not going to invade. They're going to farm up here. And what we're going to see is around Dragon spawning, the level 4 is going to be critical. Who is going to be able to use these ultimates to convert into objectives is going to be how the game will change.
Yeah, and we did see Dave having to go home before hitting level 2. So now comes back for level 2, but it's going to be quite a bit behind. So I don't know if that timing is going to work out for them. Meanwhile, KO taking quite a bit of damage. Bobo not going to be able to dive, though. They don't have the damage just yet. Attack speed not built up for that Kilgroth.
Yeah, Neo there showing his prowess on Alice. What a nice sunshine out. And look at the Flash there, just poking out the Liliana, doing really a nice job of abusing that super speed ability that he has.
And we see Dave, like you said, now that he has the full arsenal of Flash's abilities, able to play a little bit more comfortably, getting that shield as well on that passive. KZ Fox and Neo, they poked out of the brush for a split second, but they're still holding tight. It is about 2 seconds away before the dragon spawns, and now we should see the movement from both teams. Rocker ready, though, gets the stun with the Menace Storm, not able to secure a kill. So that means that's down now for Allegiance. Immortals, do they want to dive in? Neo, very, very low still in terms of both experience and, of course, the health pool fairly small in total. Crashed was caught out, so they're going to have to reset. Both teams kind of resetting as the dragon gets drawn all the way out and now going back home.
Yeah, no one's going to take the dragon here. A little too risky there. Nice job from Immortals, not playing into River and getting caught out. That's what Allegiance loves to do. They like to wait and bait for dragon, and as soon as their enemies walk into River and try to check on that dragon, they get the kill and the gank and then take the dragon. So as a result, that win condition is not up, and both teams will have to give up the dragon, and no one's going to take it. So it looks like a very even matchup for the time being.
Yeah, everyone backs off, but we did see Immortals try to attempt that. Everyone had converged onto the dragon, but they weren't quite confident of enemy positioning. MTS, meanwhile, is going to get kited. This dragon continues to reign, a little bit confused about where he's supposed to go. Finally goes back into his own little cave. And now Allegiance comes back around. They're going to start the dragon. It is still a 4v4 for the time being. Neo a little bit late, so the dragon has been committed to by Allegiance. Dave goes in, and there comes the crash show, pulling everyone out. 3 people against the wall for Allegiance, but here comes the shock. MTS trying to keep his team alive. The dragon gets secured by Sleepy on the side of Allegiance. A nice knockdown to Exteriors to stop that push, and Sleepy gets the first blood. Neo also quite low, has to run away as Sleepy and KO continue chasing. Now it's Bobo's turn to enter the fight, but not enough support. There's a lot of bursts as Sleepy gets yet another kill on the Liliana. Things are looking up for Allegiance.
Yeah, Sleepy there, getting the dragon, then securing both these kills. They were so close to getting Rocker. What a nice Crash ultimate. However, Rocker was able to survive, and the counter engage from Allegiance just really paid off in that fight. And Sleepy doing such a good job, bursting down his opponents, getting the dragon, and literally carrying that fight single-handedly.
Yeah, we see Sleepy now playing with a lot more confidence. Obviously, quite a bit ahead now for the entire game. And was able to complete that Or the Match Eye immediately. Now sitting at a comfortable 2.1k gold for himself. Rocker trying to secure the Sentinel as well after they got that Dragon. So Allegiance now turning the small advantage they had into multiple different advantages all around the map. We'll see how they adjust next as the Dragon, now 60 seconds, but will they go for another tower in between?
Yeah, the key is they gotta combo these abilities here and try to make sure that they're able to CC using Alice, using the Sunshine Ult, using the knockup from Lubu here, but Rest and Sleepy. Rest has a huge disengage with Earth Splitter, able to CC the entire enemy team, so they gotta be careful here. And their target, honestly, needs to be Sleepy or Rocker. They need to insta-delete one of these carries, otherwise it's gonna be a really tough fight for Immortals to win.
Yeah, Immortals learned their lesson the hard way in that first fight. Currently down 2 kills and almost 2k gold. Allegiance going to start pressuring these towers both in the mid and the Dragon lane for the side lanes as they try to position for another Dragon. X-Tiers gets caught alone under the tower, has to use his ultimate. That's a lot of health to burn through, but it is 4 people as Sleepy dives in Fox form, then comes back out in human form, is able to poke out from outside of the tower. MTS goes back in, gets caught under the tower. That's a lot of tower damage, but the shields come out. Can they finish off another kill? No, it's a 1-for-1 trade. MTS perhaps a little over-eager in the reinitiate.
Yeah, that was a good engage by Immortals there to get the 1v1 trade, but really good dive by Allegiance as well. And look at Dave coming in there doing so much damage. KZ Fox is going in there, going ham. However, he's going to be taken down low, unfortunately.
Yeah, doesn't get to have the follow-up from damage as Dave had already zipped back to a starting position with the super speed. So Allegiance able to get the pick off they wanted. Still no movement on the Dragon yet, though. Immortals now trying to utilize the fact that Allegiance had to back out, but they're not going to commit to the Dragon either. Rest needs to watch out. Was spotting. There's the stun into the brush. But Dave not in the same communication as Rocker comes in. So Neo gets caught out. Dave now coming in from behind. Gets the Cyclone onto both people. Gets the vacuum onto Rocker. But Neo's still so low. Rocker just needs one more hit. It's actually Sleepy coming in to sweep the kill. And Dave now left alone next to the Sage Golem. Trying to go for a steal, but Rocker's too strong. Dave has to back out.
Yeah, they got to be careful here because they're split focus. Allegiance constantly is ahead when it comes to rotations. They're all together, and as a result, they're winning these team fights because Immortals is not. They're split. They don't have the numbers advantage, but Allegiance did. So Allegiance is doing such a good job rotating together. These 4-man to 5-man rotations is making the difference in these fights. And as a result, Immortals can't respond. They're getting to rotate quicker, putting the pressure first, and Immortals is kind of reacting versus being proactive against Allegiance here.
Yeah, Allegiance definitely has a hold on the pace of the game. Thankfully, Bobo in the top side of the map with that Kilgrath took down a tower, but so did Allegiance immediately afterwards. They also got the next Dragon, so the gold lead slowly expanding in favor of Allegiance. Can they keep up that fight? Immortals has to find a way to reset kind of this momentum that's on the side of Allegiance.
Yeah, they need to combo the Alice and a Flash ultimate here because that's going to do so much damage, do so much work. They need to CC and get onto Rocker or Sleepy so that they can delete one of the carries. And the key is synergy here. Honestly, Allegiance is just team fighting much better than Immortals. And if Immortals continues to fight like this and split focus, not comboing their abilities, they're going to have a really tough time to win these fights.
Yeah, it hasn't looked too good in terms of their damage output and the priorities here. X-Tiers get caught once again a little bit too far out, is able to try to escape with the help of Neo. Dave comes in with the Cyclone, isn't able to really lock anyone down just yet. Bobo enters the middle. Tears tries to push 2 people against the wall, tries to go for the knockup, but not enough damage follow as Rocker just turns around and blasts full damage onto the team of Immortals. Gets another kill, that's a double. Dave has to back out. KZ Fox not able to escape. Immortals is going to lose 3 people as KO goes for the lasso, brings KZ Fox back in, and that's 3 kills in favor of Allegiance.
Yeah, they just cannot get on this Rocker. He's getting so much attack speed. And look at this. Beautiful disengage there by Neo. But they need to combo this out. Again, the team fighting. Allegiance is doing such a good job peeling for Rocker, keeping him alive. And as a result, if they don't kill Morin, if you don't burst down Morin, he gets his precision stacks. He's going to get extra lifesteal. Every single stack he gets gives him almost up to 26% lifesteal. If you don't kill this guy with the massive attack speed he has, then you don't even stand a chance. So they need to be very, very cautious here.
Yeah, Rocker just rips through that tower. X-Tiers gets stunned right outside of his base and already has to back out before they can consider re-entering the fight. Rocker and Sleepy also both with 4 kills each. Rocker caught out a bit, but look at the damage. Bobo doesn't stand a chance. 1v1, has to back out before crowd control comes in. That was a risky.
Yeah, that's Morin's win condition. Rocker, again, the best Morin in North America here. He's just abusing the amount of damage. Look at that. Look at the aggression that's coming off for him. They cannot fight him when he has all his stacks up, so they need to be very, very careful here.
Allegiance just won't let up. They're going for it. A double knock-up towards the middle lane, and that high ground tower is still in contention as we see Allegiance getting a double kill. Meanwhile, Dave tries to back out, but Allegiance got the kills they wanted. Where are they going to go? They're going to rotate back towards the bottom side as the minions are already here. Immortals replenishes their health, and they're going to pressure them out. So Allegiance not able to transition into a tower, but they still show that they're just in a stronger spot by getting double kills. And Rocker gonna start the Dark Slayer on his own.
Yeah, he can take it because of the amount of pure lifesteal that he has. And you saw MTS there. He had such a great Malik ultimate. The shock ultimate landed all on top Immortals and was able to secure the kill here. And they might be able to make a play here. They gotta be very careful. But Allegiance is gonna rotate and basically posture and have them back up from Dark Slayer.
Yeah, a good move by Allegiance. They know what the priorities are. Stay committed to the Dark Slayer. The teammates will come and protect protect you. Now they have the buff. There's been this pesky first tower on the top side of the map. They're going to have to take care of that first. 3 members of Allegiance just chasing away the entire team of Immortals. Neo takes a bit of unnecessary burst there. It's Immortals caught in between their base and their towers. They can't get too greedy in terms of protecting which towers. They gotta know. They gotta just keep the base safe. If you have to let go of a couple towers, that's it. But Sleepy jumps in Fox form, not able to escape just yet. Meanwhile, an entire fight happens right under the tower, and we see Rocker coming out alive in that 1v1 against the Kilgroth. Gets 1 kill. Sleepy now comes in to join for another. That's 3 total down, actually, on the side of Immortals, as Allegiance just shows that they were way too far ahead. Almost a 10k gold lead, as we see super minions starting to spawn, but they don't even need to wait. Allegiance will attack the core without any minions, and